And then, actually I think we trade with that, don't we? Is that too greedy? I think it's fine, actually. If he has... I don't know, he's one turn away from Bone Mare. There's a silence. We really need to get something on this. Smuggler's Run, draw into a Enforcer, something to make it worth playing. Ooh, that's both Soulfires. Oh, we like to see that gone. See, this is like not the first time this has happened where Divine Favor is completely pointless. The hope here is if he trades, we can use our little guy to finish the Spellbreaker off. Alright, so that's a potential silence.
Put your faith in the light. The battle.
Your magic shall not save you.
Don't test me, Skylar.
We hit that because if he top decks Bone Mare, it kind of lets him back in it. We still set up lethal, even though we didn't go face that turn. So I think that's still the right play.
Why do you go?
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
Don't test
It's a good match to go out on.
Truth is found in death. You win this time.
We will take it. Okay, almost 2,100 gold as we are now, what, about 10 days out from the expansion. What's the best deck we've played recently? Probably this Hunter deck. In terms of actually being competitive. I still really like the N'Zoth Priest deck. The controlled the Warlock deck is really solid. Evolve is fun. Yep. Alright, let me take a quick break. I think we're going to transition over to Assassin's Creed Revelations, but let me take a quick break while we do that. Because I was out so late last night, my shift doesn't actually start until midnight tonight, so if I get called out early, it wouldn't be till 11-ish, so we're going to have at least a couple hours, more likely 3 or so, to get some good Assassin's Creed in. Every time I see this, I feel like they've raised the percentage. What is Ode? Like, I thought it was yesterday it said Cyber Monday 80 or 75% off. That is pretty interesting that Ghost Recon Wildlands is half off. Not interesting enough to jump on it, but it is interesting. All right. Oh yeah, I think we actually activate it through Steam, don't we? All right. Yeah, you can tell we're getting close. We're 52% synced, and there's just so much in terms of the open world stuff that we haven't done yet. All right, I will be right back. Let me turn our non Assassin's Creed music off, and let me go quick bio break and take care of a couple things real fast, and then we'll get started. Oh yeah, this is what feels like will be the last of the Altair memories. Welcome back to the Assassin's Creed project, as we draw ever nearer to the end of our Revelations playthrough. And we are escorting the Polos.
You want to stay, Raider?
Let's go.
They're gonna make us use the apple. Not my favorite gameplay moments when we have to use the apple, but hey, it makes sense. Altair is, wait a minute. We're going down in the village. Took the wrong turn. Altair's getting quite old here, so using anything else to attack with might be unrealistic.
Stay close. This way.
I think we came the wrong way. It's funny that they keep bringing you back to this like same geography, same space, all the way sent from Assassin's Creed 1.
Let's move. Let's go.
Father, are you hurt?
Hey,
Give me a moment.
one son is still alive, yay.
The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed
He looks so
the
much like
humility
Ezio
say
to me.
myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Artifacts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
Passing the torch. Altair to Ezio. That's 7. Old boss, new boss.
Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind their Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sophia, and they are looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
I just cannot imagine that Ezio's story is going to end with Sophia, something happening to Sophia, but I could be wrong.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information that leads to the immediate arrest of the suikastçı. Ezio Auditore.
Absolutely beyond my comprehension. God, please help me now.
Ah, for shame! Praying on the Verdun!
Damn it! Not another troublesome foreigner. I know you will want to see for yourself.
So many books.
Oh, well, I will surely have something more to your liking.
Let's open up the tailor and the bank, and then we need to decrease our notoriety. I think there's new things at the tailor too, though.
Come and see what pride, skill, and years of experience can do for you.
Oh yeah. We've got enough pouches, I think.
Goodbye then. Mention me to your friends.
Alright, and finally let's go with bank. Ooh, that's gonna push us over the edge though. Maybe we shouldn't.
Look at the intricacy of this.
We could at least go talk to the, or go bribe the herald first.
Your city needs you now.
Destinefie! What's wrong with you?
What's got you gushing into the...
Alright, now we can go get the bank.
Saintly Faye!
A bit old to be leading about, no?
There must be a reason.
I have many useful accessories.
We should have some to withdraw. 16,000. We're up to 90,000 maximum, which is pretty good. So now we need to find a blacksmith, not to open, but just to repair and see if there's new armor.
Assassin Brotherhood.
So let's just kind of stay out till we find. See if we can find a blacksmith here. Huh.
Most impressive. Best avoid the guard, though.
Excuse me.
They rip the peaceful fabric of the city in passing and leave only misery in their wake.
There is murder about.
Alright. There's a blacksmith. We're in the Great Bazaar, huh? Alright. enough money. There's lots of new weapons. Ooh. What weapon are we using? Butcher's knife still? Okay. Alright, let's see how far away our quest is. Oh, we're close to it. We're close to our quest. How's our bomb supply? That's pretty good. Maxed out. Excuse me.
What on earth?
What on earth? If attacked, kill 5 guards in close combat without getting hit. Find Sophia. Supposed to use our vision? Oh no.
You have earned your rest, brother.
Oh.
Requiescat in pace.
Well, that changes things.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
Wow. Inspirational speech, Ezio. Got our blood boiling. I don't want to mess with the assassins.
Them street performers. Freaks, all of them.
I know that.
See that monk from Athos thing? Oh! Oh.
Now! Die! Where do I know you? Cut him down! Come on, boys! We have him! He can't hold out much longer! There! Get him! Get him! Your time has come, Assassin. You have been a thorn in my side long enough.
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a world where men live without fear. People desire the truth, yes. But even when they have it, they refuse to look. How do we fight this kind of ignorance?
Liberty can be messy, Ahmed, but it is priceless.
Of course. And when things fall apart, and the lights of civilization dim, Ezio Auditore can stand above the darkness and say proudly, I stayed true to my creed. I will open that library, and I will find the Grand Temple. And with the power that is hidden there, I will destroy the superstitions that keep men divided.
Not in this life, Ahmed.
Bring the seals to Galata Tower when you are ready. Do this, and Sophia will be spared. My brother's army will be here soon, Ezio. After that, everything changes.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. I had Ahmed killed as soon as he returned. But I never expected to hear all this.
And what do you think?
He is a sincere man. But this Templar fantasy of his is dangerous. It flies in the face of reality. The world is a tapestry of many colors and patterns. A just leader would celebrate this, not seek to unravel it.
He fears the disorder that comes from difference.
That is why we make laws to live by. A Qanun that applies to all in equal measure.
Shahzadem, stand back!
Hold, soldier! This man is not our enemy.
What a challenge it would be to have a son like you.
You are not dead yet, old friend. Ezio, spare my uncle if you can.
Would your father?
No.
Be great if they gave us the option of sparing him, but this is Assassin's Creed, not Negotiate Creed, so we'll see. Well, that was an epic quest. It felt really good, although it was very easy. That's okay. There's been plenty of challenges. This just was not one of them. Still don't know where Sophia is. This makes us nervous. I think this is the exit. It's a big place. It is a big place. Da-da-dum. Have I mentioned that, where are we? Constantinople is officially now not my favorite location. We are still inside the walls. It's not bad. It's not terrible. But it's not my fave. Rome and Venice were much more appealing.
Why the hood? Where? Such high level. Stand believe. Mercy!
Yeah, we're gonna run into some trouble here if we don't find a way to lower our notoriety. I think we gotta figure out a way to do, like, for YouTube especially, do some sort of review on all the Assassin's Creeds as we've been playing them. I guess especially after we have the ability to
Come. Surely you have some money.
Not good. Now, time to go visit my uncle.
I don't really want to start new quests for the Assassins. I don't know, maybe we will. I definitely want to turn them in if there are any that have been finished. Maybe we'll do one more. Because we want to have all of the assassins as we can available to us right now, I think. And we don't necessarily need to earn a lot more money. Out of 14 banks. We've almost gotten all the banks. That's pretty cool. And we're up to 100,000 now, so we're good. We may have enough to buy this final piece of armor. Yeah.
No offense, but I didn't think you had any money.
He's like, no offense, but I didn't think you had any money. So we could, and arguably should, look and see how far away this is. Let's go ahead and turn this in first. I mean, bribe this guy first.
Damn, another person.
Alright, so our quest is in this direction. Oh, it's way far away. It's at Assassin's headquarters. So let's head towards this tunnel. And we'll travel there. Okay, this will take us to the headquarters. Our hideout, as it were. Thank you, Reaver's Roar. It is indeed my birthday. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate that. Alright, so... Gotta go rescue Sophia before she loses her health, 50% health. Are they torturing her? What's going on? Come on now. We will gladly give up these keys that we've been fighting and searching for this entire story to save Sophia, right? These keys are not worth the life of a person. Find your fellow assassins. Does that mean inside here? Looks like it does. Nope. Unless it's above me. It's beyond our hideout. Okay. I didn't mean to steal from you. Sorry. Sorry about that pickpocket there. Oh, here are our fellow assassins. I'm gonna need some help, guys and girls.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin. And I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad.
It's like the accumulation
Our enemy is close.
of
Take position
Ezio's
around
story.
the tower, and wait for my command.
It's very, very cool. I love the music too. Alright. Let's go complete the exchange.
Don't neglect your health. After your soul.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It looks as though we're supposed to go up here.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
Climbing when there's a little pressure here. Don't know if we can make that jump from here to there. No. We're almost there though. We're gonna have about a minute to spare, it looks like. What if it's not her?
Delazione!
تشكلر يا فندم. çok teşekkürler.
Holy cow.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I'm sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run! We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well. You have come to see me off.
Hold on!
It's time to get jump over. Oh my!
Hang on, Sophia!
Look out!
Oh my goodness.
Ezio!
That's pretty awesome.
Are you hurt, Sophia?
I don't think so!
Hold on!
Obviously!
Hold on.
Oh no! Va bene! I am all right!
Soldiers, up ahead!
I see them!
Crazy.
Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be careful!
No, I know!
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Oh shoot.
Faster! Out of the road!
What are you doing?
Shortcut.
Keeping us on track.
Oh! Tight corners.
Oh my! Please move!
infuriating!
Come on. Wow.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
That was tough. That was really tough.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side.
Wow! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
What a set piece. They've had several really good set pieces that are fun to play through. I mean, it's very different than like your typical open world. You can approach things from lots of different ways, but I mean, they're exciting set pieces at the end of a...
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh! Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice. Selim! Stop! Please! So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin?
Bill, good to see you. Listen, we've got a customs officer waiting to talk to everyone.
I hope you have something for us.
Absolutely. Passports and papers for everyone.
Ah, brilliant. So I'm what? A neurosurgeon now, am I?
You're a medical team from SUNY Upstate. Just back from Rome with your patient. Experimental gene therapy.
Good work. Let's get this over with.
Wait, look! This is crazy!
What's wrong?
I'm not sure, but Desmond's brain is lighting up like a string of firecrackers.
So Reaver's Roar, I am now 40 years old.
Here it comes.
What is that? What's going on?
This is the end, Desmond. Scheduled for deletion.
What are you doing?
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves.
Don't do this.
I'm saving you, idiot! Go! Go!
I really did not expect Subject 16 to
I
save
write
us.
these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now,
Acre.
Sophia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sophia is a seasoned traveler, and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream.
I have no idea what's going to happen inside the
Forgive
library.
the shortness of this letter, dear sister. For it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Yeah, I don't know about beauty, but I am 40. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Time to open the library.
Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
This is
Began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up and set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine. But it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
Guess we're not going to answer her question.
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio. Those diagrams look like constellations, Ezio. Capricorn, the Eagle, the Sagittarius. Perhaps the keys belong to one of them.
Oh, you know what? I see now.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
It's a tall order, right? For Ubisoft? What started with a tech demo slash interesting first foray into Assassin's Creed with the first one, then jumped into Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, two just amazing games. And then we get Constantinople in Assassin's Creed Revelations, which has been good, really good. Maybe not quite to the level of great, but really good. I mean, the story has been good as any of them, I would say. But there's been some things that have maybe held it back a little bit. The problem with these games is that all of the, like, fantastical, modern, sci-fi, fantasy stuff just isn't as good as the actual...
No books.
Oh my goodness.
No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio.
Wow. So how do you wrap it up, is the question. Because this is the final of a trilogy, right?
Requiescat in pace, Altair.
The final key? Key number 7? Whenever he looks at one of those keys too long, we go back in time. We're now a memory within a memory.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
If they all look a little like Ezio, technically he is a descendant of them, so I guess that's okay. Older Ezio and older Altair look like they could be really similar looking brothers. Not quite twins, but close.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
So we're playing as Altair now.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
It's the opposite as he puts the lights out.
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
It's starting to look like we're gonna...
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria.
Hold on. Maria. She's the one that got killed by...
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus, or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Sit a moment and rest. A moment as in 400 years? It's starting to look like we're going to get to start Assassin's Creed 3 tonight. Unless we're going to go to The Witcher 3 next. But I think we're going to continue with Assassin's Creed. I don't know. This is, so far, I'm really impressed with the way they've ended it. You gotta, like, it's gotta be emotional about the people, about the characters. It can't be about all the sci-fi junk. The years have not been kind to Altair. It was a peaceful rest. It was a peaceful rest. Really pretty music, though. Very cinematic. Cool scene there. Well done, Ubisoft. Nice transition. But we just have no idea, like, what's really going on with Desmond right now, and I'm not sure that we care is the problem, right? But they have to say something about that.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here.
Please, please leave it there.
I have seen enough for one life.
Good choice, Ezio. If he had taken it, they'd have had to make...
Desmond?
He's talking to me?
Uh-oh.
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago.
This is cool.
And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
They don't need to tell us what he says. Right?
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us?
I don't have any questions for you.
What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts.
Too many answers.
Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
We got a full-on cinematic video here at the end. It's like the beginning of Superman. No one hears you scream.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux.
Scotland?
And I do not know how things will end, either in my time
That's cool.
or yours.
That was cool. Hey, you know, as unwieldy as this story got, that was okay.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me?
Yes, Father.
Son?
I knew it! Called it! Ugh.
I know what we need to do.
We're off to Scotland. Or we're off to colonial America. Right? Awesome. All right. This is what we're gonna do. Let me take a quick bio break. I'm gonna quickly divide up and put our final Revelations videos up on YouTube. And I do think we're gonna at least start Assassin's Creed 3 tonight. And maybe in starting that and seeing how we feel about that, we can decide if we're gonna continue with the Assassin's Creed project now, or if we need to take a little Witcher 3 break. But we'll see. Let me go pee real quick. I'll be right back, and we'll get it going.